All right, here we are, at the end. It's been an amazing journey across our cosmic timeline, but this is where it all ends. Or maybe it doesn't. You know, as we ponder the heat death of the universe, there are three things you can do. You can comment below with what you think will happen to the universe when everything has If you're new here, now is a great time to subscribe so you don't want to miss any more amazing science and tech stories like this one. And lastly, if you want to stick around for more of our stories until the heat death of the universe, or just beyond, then make sure you check out our support page, because those folks get access to our extra series, Galactic Time Travel. This is the last episode of Cosmic Timeline, but that doesn't mean the show is over, because with your help, we can continue telling amazing stories about the greatest moments in history, from the birth of life on Earth to the creation of the first computers to exploring the incredible world around us. We have some really cool stuff planned, but we need your support to make it happen. So head on over to our support page and sign up today. Get bonus content, submit video ideas, and chat with us direct. But for now, let's finish up our journey through the universe. Last time we left off, we were approaching the heat death of the universe. This is one possible scenario for how the universe might end. It's pretty bleak. The Big Rip was a bit more exciting, but this is likely the most scientifically accurate. Billions of years into the future, the universe is still expanding, not slowing down, but speeding up. Galaxies grow more distant, their stars slowly fading to black holes. The only light remaining in the universe is the glow of a dying heat. Space itself stretches, growing colder and darker. Stars fade one by one, and the last remnants of light die out. The universe ends in a heat death, a vast frozen void where no energy remains to do anything. Atoms fall apart, subatomic particles drift apart, and everything that once was, all that ever was, all that ever will be, falls into a deep sleep. Everything ends. Nothing remains. No more questions. It's impossible to say exactly what will happen to the universe. But luckily, physicists have come up with a few possible models to explain what might lie ahead. The first model is the heat death of the universe. It's not the most interesting, but it's also not entirely without its merits. This theory essentially says that the universe will expand indefinitely. Dark energy will continue to speed up the expansion of the universe until galaxies are ripped apart. Then protons and neutrons will decay into photons and leptons, and everything will be evenly spread throughout the universe. Eventually, all movement will cease. Nothing will be moving relative to anything else, since everything would be at rest. At the same time, everything would be infinitely far away from everything else. The most efficient and therefore the most probable state of existence, nothing. In this scenario, the second law of thermodynamics wins the day. The second law of thermodynamics essentially says that entropy always wins. It's the reason why things get messy, and why you should unput your socks in the dryer unless you want them to end up in a crumpled ball. Now, while the heat death of the universe seems rather depressing, it's worth noting that it'll take a long time to get there. First, the stars will die. Yellow dwarfs will become white dwarfs. Red giants will collapse into planetary nebulae and neutron stars. Some of those neutron stars will emit X. All the stars will turn into black holes and begin consuming whatever matter they have around them. Eventually, they'll consume all available matter and begin evaporating themselves via Hawking radiation. Black holes will shrink from billions of kilometers in diameter down to just a few millimeters. But this process takes a very long time. Even the smallest black hole will take around 10 to the 67 years to fully evaporate. That's way longer than the estimated age of the universe, which is 10 to the 80 years old. So even if all the stars in the night sky go out tonight, we've got nothing to worry about. So the heat death of the universe is one option. But another theory proposes that the universe will end in a fiery explosion known as the Big Rip. The Big Rip is a hypothetical cosmological event in which everything in the universe is violently torn apart due to the accelerating expansion of the universe. In simple terms, the Big Rip occurs when the expansion of the universe becomes faster than the speed of light. This means that distant galaxies, star systems, and eventually even atoms would be ripped apart, completely destroying everything. While the Big Rip hasn't happened yet, scientists estimate that it could occur between 10 to the 110 to the 120 years from now. To put those numbers into perspective, that's somewhere between 10 quadrillion and 10 sextillion years. The Big Bang Theory suggests that the universe began with a massive burst of energy. It's reasonable to assume that the universe could end with a bang too. But to be honest, the Big Rip sounds much more terrifying than the heat death of the universe. Imagine being ripped apart atom by atom. Not exactly a pleasant way to go. Okay, now let's look at a third option. The cyclic universe. Some scientists believe that our universe is just one of many. They argue that our universe went through multiple Big Bangs and will continue to expand, contract, and expand again in an infinite cycle. In other words, the universe could be like a giant rubber band that keeps expanding and contracting back to its original size. A cyclic universe model also proposes that our universe contains other universes. These universes exist outside of space and time and are completely separate from our own. What's happening in those other universes is completely unknown. Proponents of this theory believe that our universe is just one of many and that we are all interconnected. This model is supported by the fact that our universe is expanding and that the rate of expansion is increasing. It's also supported by the discovery of dark energy, which could be responsible for the acceleration of the expansion. However, there's no direct evidence for or against this theory. It's mostly speculation and guesswork. Now, personally, I'm inclined to believe that the heat death of the universe is the most likely outcome. But honestly, who knows? The universe is vast and complex, and we're still learning about it. The concept of the universe ending is just beyond our understanding. For all we know, the universe could continue expanding forever, or it could collapse in on itself and start over. Maybe the Big Bang Theory wasn't the beginning. Maybe it was just one of many. The truth is, we don't know. All we can do is speculate and imagine what might lie ahead. Personally, I hope that the universe never ends. I mean, we've come so far, and there's still so much to explore. But if the universe does end, I hope it's in a blaze of glory, a grand finale that we can all enjoy together. Whatever happens, though, one thing is certain. We are part of something bigger than ourselves, something that has existed for billions of years and will continue to exist for billions more. Whether the universe expands forever or contracts and collapses in on itself, we are part of the cosmos, connected to everything around us by the invisible threads of space and time. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that you are part of something truly special. You are part of the universe. We've reached the end of our journey through time, but our adventure through space and time is far from over. There's so much more to explore, so much more to learn. So keep asking questions, keep exploring, and keep dreaming. Who knows what we might discover next? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more amazing science and tech stories. And if you want to continue your journey through the cosmos, be sure to check out our website for more amazing content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. In the beginning, there was darkness. The universe was a void, empty and silent. Then, in a flash, everything changed. The Big Bang, a massive explosion of energy, released unimaginable power, giving rise to space, time, and matter. From this moment, the universe began its journey through space and time. Over billions of years, the universe expanded and cooled, giving rise to the first stars and galaxies. As gravity pulled matter together, stars ignited, illuminating the darkness with their brilliant light. Galaxies formed and evolved, birthing new stars and planets. In the vast expanse of space, life emerged on a small blue planet called Earth. The stage was set for the greatest story ever told. From the birth of the universe to the emergence of life, we've witnessed the incredible power of nature and the awe-inspiring beauty of the cosmos. But our story is far from over. The universe continues to evolve and change, and we are here to witness it all. Join us as we explore the wonders of the universe and uncover the secrets of our existence. Together, we'll embark on a journey through space and time, discovering the incredible forces that shape our world and the amazing creatures that inhabit it. So join us and let's start our adventure.